Sounds good. Everything looks good.
It seems the librarian has been flagged for suspicion of distributing the poisoned manifestos. I hope the girl finds him before Derringer does. This email was sent more than a month ago. The precal in question, 933W, is still at large.
We have observed you spending a great deal of time in the library recently. Perhaps I should ask the librarian about these indiscretions. Did he give you the poisoned manifesto? If not him, child, then who? Speak! I have been put here to shepherd you. But you must accept that help, or we will both face the consequences.
Not surprisingly, the Persrak who wrote this is no longer with us. The security checkpoints in this facility are always evolving. Yesterday, PIN codes were all the rage. Today, it's fingerprint and iris scans. Tomorrow, it will be blood.
What the?
Equipping taser.
Who did that?
Picked a good place. I should be safe here.
Station 17, this is Madame Prideaux. Concerning that precal I had interned, 390H. I require more time with this subject prior to her dissection. However, I feel Derringer is bent on challenging my judgment. And after what happened with 933W, I feel compelled to remind you, all children are under my authority. If he attempts to interfere, you will locate me immediately.
owe you my life. What little of it is mine. Now let's get to the librarian. He'll help us. Please, stay with me.
Who is this?
If you're going to kill me, just get it over with.
Shut up!
They don't save the images. LOL. The overseer seeks to erase nudity from art, even as his body scanners create these vulgar portraits.
Body scanners do not cause cancer. Metamorphosis doctors say fears unfounded. That's a good strong headline. Go print it before we're told otherwise. Say, which do you think would rile the citizens more? The fact that these machines do indeed cause cancer, or the fact that the naked images they capture are being turned into playing cards for the perverse amusement of the Prizrak?
If I actually wanted you dead, I would have given you to Dellinger earlier. Now walk slowly forward, ahead of me, and do not turn around. You are part of something that you cannot understand. There is more going on tonight than these cameras can capture. You took something that belongs to me. This interloper and brought them into our Republique. And I will find out why. Look at me.
A broken collar. The precal who wore it was also broken by Mireille, and that was before the Prizrak got their claws into him. Derringer has a server with the nude images of every poor soul who stepped inside that body scanner. Except for Derringer himself, of course.
You're concerned about, okay, you scan this thing, it looks ghetto, because what's the visual? I mean, I guess it's just a tape recorder?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
That's not my concern, it's just the quality of like what that scannable POI is. If it's just Mariah's like Purdue cut, like that's lazy. That's super lazy compared to all the other POI. There's no point to it.
Well, you get a data item.
Well, you get the data item, but like it doesn't feel good. You don't feel good about getting the data item. It's not something cool that just happened.
You're comparing it. I think it's pretty
No, but like, yeah, especially if Cooper, like,
later.
if Cooper, like, if you don't feel like as a player this is cool, then maybe Cooper needs to say, you know, I wonder if we can use this somewhere or whatever. Because players will have already tried to hack, and they're like, oh, I wish I had her voice, and there it is. It's like the cool thing is you found the key. You found the key. It feels great. You love it.
Did you ever see the movie Sneakers? But yeah, there's a whole scene in this where this woman who's like dating Robert Redford goes on this blind date with this guy who works at this top security place, and she does it, and she's like, "Say, what's your name again?" And he says his name, and it's like because they need all this like voice activated stuff, and she's recording it secretly or whatever. Like I feel like it's in that same vein. Like, you're getting her voice that you can use later.
We got an issue. That's an analog tape recorder. How are you pulling your voice feed?
Now we're getting silly because, like, do you understand that we are also scanning cardboard boxes and stuff like that in this game? Are they supposed to be like? I think pretty sure.
Yeah, but you don't get a data item from it.
You don't get a data. Yeah, but how are you supposed to scan it in the first place? Like, I think if we go down this path, you're gonna find there's so many items that
this one's more of a stretch. This one's more of a stretch though, because you're giving the player.
I can't believe I'm in another few meetings.
Scanning.
I don't want to
scanning a tape recorder.
Yes.
Is more of a stretch. Scanning a machine that's got like electronic components is more of a stretch than scanning a cardboard box and getting information out of it.
Why the hell does Zager use analog tape recorders then? He's like freaking like paranoid about that stuff. He wouldn't do that.
Yes, but he also does it because like he's like your great uncle who just like he's suspicious of all sort of modern technology. That's why he does it more than anything. Because Zager, up until like 6 months ago, was rocking a mullet and driving a Trans Am, and his best days were like between 1984 and 1987. Okay? That's why. Like, it has nothing, it's paranoia and suspicion, and he's living in the past. Man.
Honest eyes do not hide. Murray Azali Prideaux, July 14th at 0158. Dissection of a precal. Okay. State your name. Murray Azali Prideaux. Dissection of a precal.
Some doors in Metamorphosis require voice recognition data to open.
Hope.
State your name.
390H.
Very good. Quit shaking. I'm going to ask you some questions in French. I find your English to be too clever. Des mots habiles peuvent camoufler la vérité. Tu sais ce qui arrive quand on ne dit pas la vérité. Qui t'a donné le journal de Zager?
Je ne peux pas vous le dire, madame.
Menteuse! Qui t'a appris cette avance? Est-ce que ce traître a un nom? Comment est-ce qu'il t'aide? Qui a piraté notre système? Qui a attaqué nos prises-rack? Qui t'a donné l'ordre d'attaquer nos prises-rack?
Je ne peux pas vous le dire, madame.
Après tout ce que nous avons fait pour toi,
You watch me.
we look out for you.
You lock me up.
We protect you.
From what?
Yourself. The world beyond those walls is dead. And the ones who killed it would not hesitate to do the same to us. We survive only because they do not know we exist. I pray you have not doomed us all, child.